Hello and welcome to SuperStudents. My name is Jarvis and in this video I will explain everything about natural numbers. At the end, you will know what natural numbers are, where we use them in everyday life and how we can work with them. So let's get started right away. Can you tell me how many triangles we have? If your answer is 3, then you are absolutely correct. Very well done. And how many pens do you see? Five. Well done. So what do our triangles and pencils have to do with natural numbers? They are examples of how we use natural numbers in everyday life. Let's think for a moment. What exactly did you do to determine the number? That's right, you counted. Natural numbers are the numbers we use for counting. They usually start at the number 1 or 0, depending on how you define it, and go on indefinitely. If we start at 1, we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. With the 3 dots, we make it clear that we do not stop counting and that the sequence of numbers continues indefinitely. What exactly are natural numbers? To repeat again, when you can count something, like apples, books, or even people, you use natural numbers. The symbol for the natural numbers is represented by a capital N and a vertical line to the left of it. If the number 0 is also included, it is often written with a capital N with a vertical bar and a small 0 as an index. You might be asking yourself, what exactly is a quantity? Both symbols represent the natural numbers and each stand for a set. Here is a short answer. A set is a collection of certain numbers. Imagine an infinitely large bag into which we are only allowed to put certain numbers. The entire bag represents our set, and the numbers in it are the elements of that set. Now let's think about which numbers we should put in our bag to get the set of natural numbers. Natural numbers are obtained by starting with the number 1 and counting by 1, e1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. As you can see, each number increases by 1. All numbers that appear in this sequence belong to the set of natural numbers. From this we can also derive some important properties that give us a better understanding of what these natural numbers are like. Natural numbers are always positive. We start at 1 and always count by 1. This means that natural numbers never become negative. Natural numbers are whole numbers. We never find numbers like 1.4 or 0.2 in our set of natural numbers. These belong to a different set, but we will come back to that another time. Every natural number has a predecessor and a successor. For example, the predecessor of 4 is 3 and the successor of 4 is 5. Very important to know. Since the number 1 is our starting point, there is no predecessor for the 1. Finally, I would like to show you a cool way to beautifully represent natural numbers, using the number line. A number line is a line on which the numbers are arranged at equal intervals. A number line also has a direction, which is represented by the tip of the arrow. Natural numbers are arranged on a number line from left to right. On the far left, we write our first natural number, 1 or 0, depending on how you define it. Then follow the other natural numbers. A number line is particularly useful for comparing two numbers. For example, if you want to compare 3 and 7, you can immediately see on the number line that 7 is further to the right than 3. This means that 7 is greater than 3. Conversely, you can also say that 3 is smaller than 7. In mathematics, we use the signs greater than and less than. The open end of the symbol always points to the larger number. This means we could write down: the natural number 3 is smaller than the natural number 7. Or, the natural number 7 is greater than the natural number 3. If we compare 3 with itself, we see that 3 is equal to 3, which we represent with the equal sign. In summary, natural numbers are the numbers we use for counting, starting at 0 or 1 and continuing to infinity. They are always positive, whole numbers, and each number has a predecessor and a successor. Now here's a little task for you. Can you mark the 5 and the 8 on a number line and find out which number is bigger? Thanks for listening, and see you next time, my super students.